Hello and welcome to Daily Prayer. Well, we've reached the Lady Chapel here in church, which is very different from much of the rest of the church, not just in terms of its the design and so on and the features that are in it, but also as well that sense of space too. It's beautifully carpeted throughout the Lady Chapel in blue, of course, as one would expect. And we have some quite remarkable things that are in it which speak about the history of our church. It's very much a kind of an ancient and modern place, but we hope that you enjoy the contrasts of the things we have here. The panelling, for example, I am told comes from the dining room of the Marsh family, very well-to-do family in Lee. Who donated the Marsh playing fields, amongst other things, which are to be given in perpetuity to the people of our town. This altar here is the post-Reformation Elizabethan communion table or altar, and that was used until the mid-19th century as the main altar in our church before the present one was installed. We also, of course, have some wonderful stained glass windows, which I hope to be able to show you. Unfortunately, the light is not so fantastic in here today because of the rather inclement weather. But nonetheless, they are useful. No point there. This first one you can see, if I get the angle right, is of the Annunciation, with Mary being visited by the Archangel Gabriel. And that's of course sets the scene for everything that is to come. The most important thing I think about this is that we see Mary saying, yes, I'll do this. And of course that leads to certain repercussions, not least of all in terms of the social aspects of her life. Society would have frowned upon this unmarried woman. She gave birth in the most difficult of circumstances in faraway Bethlehem. And the next window actually depicts this. As you can see there, we have Joseph and Mary kneeling, the Christ child down below, with the angels in attendance. And then at 40 days old, Jesus is taken to the temple to be dedicated to the Lord. And the window behind the Lady Chapel altar depicts Simeon and Anna with Mary and Jesus in the middle. Simeon, of course, had been told by God he wouldn't see death until he had seen God's promised Messiah. And when he saw him, took him in his arms and blessed him. And he gave thanks to God. Lord, now lettest thou thy servant depart in peace, according to thy word.